some other things that you should know about me and my past and my experience here in Lakeland is I think I mentioned this earlier. I've been kicked out of CCL, I think, more than anyone, off their Facebook pages and stuff like that. I've joined that group for years at a time. I supported what they were doing absolutely on the bond. But let me tell you this. Think for yourself. Like, this bothers the heck out of me, okay? So you can be a yes person and disagree with them. You can be a no person, a CCL person, and disagree with them too. If they have a problem you disagreeing with them, you should have a problem with them, okay? No group owns me or controls me. I make up my own mind and my own decisions on every single issue. I don't take information that people hand me wholesale, and you shouldn't either. And some things that, if you don't know about me, might surprise you. One of them was had to do with the grade school or the middle school versus the high school, okay? So there was actually a meeting in Arlington given by Tammy Mason that I went to, and it was going to discuss overcrowding of schools. And this is the perfect source, by the way, to get your actual information from, not some guy you've never met on Facebook. Also, yes, people were criticizing people for never coming to meetings and having no idea what they were talking about, and I thought that was a fair criticism. I thought I should go to meetings and, get information directly from them. I've been to more meetings and spent more time in these meetings, by the way, than just about anyone in Lakeland. But anyway, I went to the meeting in Arlington, and they illustrated that the middle school was overcrowded. They did not illustrate at the time that the high school was overcrowded, okay? So that was kind of a pivoting moment for me. Like, I was like, well, I guess I'm okay then with them building the middle school. If they had just built the middle school, all of this mess would not have happened. There's some people that basically said the high school was kind of tacked on at the end by some politicians, and I kind of believe that, and I think they made a mistake doing it. The fact that they're trying to jam it down our throats now, to me, I have a huge problem with too. After the bond vote failed for the yes group, and we, as the CCL, won, basically at that point, the BOC decided to borrow the money using a different mechanism and build the middle school anyway. It's a bit disingenuous considering 60% of the city didn't want to do what they just did, but I was okay with it. In Arlington, at the meeting, based on their numbers, the school was overcrowded, okay? Where I'm at with schools is not no forever, by the way. So basically, they build the middle school anyway, and at that point, I was okay with it. There had been shown a need for that school. The timing, seemed appropriate actually too. And I even said this publicly to the CCL. I'm sure someone has a screenshot of it somewhere. I may produce it if you don't believe me. But basically I was like, I'm okay with this. It was a compromise that was not negotiated. The yes group said, hey, this is the compromise. And a compromise is when two people agree to the compromise, not when you have a fallback position because you couldn't get everything that you wanted. But I was okay with it being somewhat of a compromise, okay? Neither side got everything they wanted. Each side gave up something and each side got something, okay? And I was fine with that. And after that happened, I was pretty much done with all this. I was out.